Welcome to Being Humankind with your hosts Brian, Mike, and Neely. We explore what it means to be human in a time of disconnection.
What would your childhood self be most proud of you for?
All right, so let's put myself in a state of pure immaturity.
Go for it.
I'd probably be disappointed that I wasn't an astronaut. Gosh,
Most proud of you for?
yeah. What is the childhood me value that would look at me today and say, "That's friggin' awesome"? Gosh. Oh, we're really ruled by the id for a while. I mean, so I'd be thinking about it's really cool that you have a lot of computers in a whole house. Like, you own a castle. No, it's just a 4-bedroom house, friend. But I'm glad that's awesome to you, little buddy. Uh, if if I were me as a kid, maybe it's more like, what would I be like? Oh, you know, like you all have that uncle or that aunt who's like the cool one. And you're like, oh, I like that person because every time I go over there, they're friggin' awesome with XYZ, or they set up my computer, or you know, they tell me inappropriate jokes over checkers. Um, Uncle Bob let me sip his vodka in 50/50. Um, I don't know, probably that, like, I write and I do podcasting or whatever like that. I think as a kid I would think that at least um, doing something that I can connect with more people on. Um, I remember when I was a kid, I was at some stupid funeral, and somebody read a poem called "The Dash," which I understand is like a pretty common poem that people read, and it's a poem about the birth year, the death year, but so much is in the dash, right? Like whatever they did in their life. And I think I was about 14 years old when I was journaling, and I still have the journal somewhere. And I wrote down in it like that I would be extremely disappointed if my headstone said like, great father, good friend, or some bullshit like that. And I started thinking about how much better the world would be if everybody contributed something. And not just like the kind of something that's attributed to um, I don't mean this in a political way, but like the socialism version of contribution. You were the cog in the machine. You helped the economy by being a worker, and you provided for your family. It's like, yeah, I did all that, but that's the job. What did you do? Like, did you have an Einstein moment? Did you contribute something? Did you uh, invent a new, you know, antibody, or like, what did you do that has the potential to affect 8 billion people? And so it's like you just throw everything up and then see what sticks, and then just do that. So I think I'd be proud that I put together, media stuff that people consume and can, read what I wrote long after I'm dead, and maybe somehow some bit of my consciousness, right? Whatever that free flowing consciousness I had and wanted to say at that moment, somebody else's, like I'm almost, it's like you're almost taking over their mind for just a moment as they see things the way you saw them or whatever. And then maybe they take your perspective and then do something better or greater with it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I like that.